Okay, so this is smooth. Look at that 1 second of video. That's the problem. Let me tell you how we got there. So what I've got going on is we have an input image, which is just Goku here. We feed it into by RefNet. What this does is it goes and makes a mask from that image and separates it into 3 different images. We have the mask, we have the foreground, which is just the character, and then we have the background, which is of course the inverse. Then feeding it into Llama, which does what's called inpainting. And so we just basically go and fill that void where the character was removed from the image. And then we feed it through Stable Video Diffusion, which takes that still background image and makes the nice, pretty, moving, flowing background from it. The issue here, as you can see, is that it is only, well, it's technically 2 seconds long at 24 frames per second. That there is a limitation to Stable Video Diffusion on basically the max length you can get at frames per second. I can make it longer at a lower frames per second, which of course makes a choppy background, which isn't what we want. So I think our next step might be to incorporate real-time intermediate flow estimation. And what this is going to do, well, let me he explains it better than I could.
Besides, video interpolation is where an algorithm or an AI creates non-existing frames from pre-existing frames in order.
Right, so I could take, so as you just saw, like if we play that back, the on the far right here, this has been run through video interpolation, much smoother. See how that's choppy and that's smooth? So we could add that. And that will kind of take our final video and elongate it and have it ready for our moving background for us to go and add Goku back in. Or we could even run that also through Stable Video Diffusion and add like movement to his clothes. I think we can do that. Maybe, maybe not. And then we'd have to run it through what's called S-grain, which just basically upscales the image. That way we can get a 4K video out of a 1080p and it not be all blurry and junk. But here's where I think it might be time to pivot. As you can see, this is becoming, and that's even adding another step in our workflow, this is becoming pretty intense. And by the way, that 2-second video at 24 frames per second took 3 minutes and 20 seconds to render on a 4070 Ti Super. I might be hitting scope creep. I really want to make this to where, you know, you can take a still image and generate an awesome live wallpaper. But is that out of scope? Because what I set out to make originally was, well, it already works, is just a macOS app where you can take any MP4 or GIF, drag it over, and turn that into a live wallpaper or screensaver. Because that's what I wanted when I got this Mac and started delivering. I was like, where's all the options? So do I separate this? I mean, as it stands, this is, you know, all, the back-end part's all running in Python. That's my web developer core kicking in instead of trying to develop it on the desktop. Do I turn that as a service or a microservice that you can go and use? But then there's ongoing server costs. Do I offload this onto something like Yellow Banana where it's 70 cents a second or something crazy? I don't know. It might be time to pivot. But overall, I'm so glad I'm moving forward with this. Learned a ton today about everything that goes into this type of process. So, by the way, if you're still here, I'm Vince. I'm on my road from $0 to $1,000 a month in recurring revenue, building magic wallpaper. If you are interested in any of this, go click that download button. And it's not available yet, but you'll be the first one to know. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will talk with you guys tomorrow. See you.